and let's get into our conversations.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
And now, hello Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeriainfo.
So, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0007. All right, at Nigeriainfo at Nigeriainfo is where you find us on Facebook and on X, at Nigeriainfo at Nigeriainfo. All right, we're talking about Father's Day and the preparation of men for leadership roles. Now, the two questions I'm asking this morning. First things first, can women really play the father figure role? That's number one. And number two, are the modern men that are being properly trained for leadership roles that will come through or that will fall to them or should be falling to them in the next decade or 2 decades from now? Are we, the current generation, doing enough to let them be the very best they can be? Talking about the men. Let's find out from you now, shall we? WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. Now, the reason why I asked the first question is very clear. Now, yesterday being Father's Day, right? There were so many posts. It's become a tradition, particularly in the past 4-5 years in Nigeria. I'm not quite sure if it was because a certain actress or actor, let's call her actor, Tonto Dige made that claim years ago that she's a king. Remember that? You know, on the Father's Day, oh, she's a king, King Tonto, because, you know, she's providing for her son, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if that's spawned a lot of men who happy Father's Day to me. 15 years, 8 years, 10 years. Now, I don't know where that comes from. Maybe it's because the men that, you know, were responsible for those children were absent, right? It's very possible. Some men don't want to avow that, yes, I know this person, this Pekin and my Pekin. They run away. They leave their duty posts. So maybe that's why those women say so. Or maybe they're not happy with their husband. I don't know what it is. But can a woman really play the role of a father figure? 92.3. Hello, Potako. Good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Samuel. I'm calling you from Romo Calabo.
It's a pleasure to have you join us, Samuel.
I want to say that for the question you asked, I think, yes, woman can play a fatherly role in the family. My reason is this. Jude, I want to tell you that, let me say this now as example. Let me take it as my family now.
Yes.
If I are no more there in my family, I have 5 kids now, with the children, with my wife. If I are no more today, my wife,
does that mean she's taking
my wife have is to take care of my children.
Okay.
So that's why woman can play a fatherly role. And what much of the family today, their husband is no longer there, or their father is no longer there. It's their mother that is taking care of them. So whatever thing that man also do, woman also do it also. So I think that one, woman can take care of the family when the father or the man is not alive again, or is not there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Samuel. 90.3. Hello, Potako. Good morning to you.
Hi, Jude. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
Thank you. This is Mira.
Welcome.
Look, Jude, I really want to know the duties and the responsibilities of a father. Is it different from that of a mother to provide, to protect, to preserve, to raise these children? Is it not almost the same thing? A father disciplines, a woman, a mother disciplines. So I don't know. So I don't think a woman that is doing a normal responsibility as a woman should begin to say she's a man now because she's doing. So is it not your job to take care of your children? If the man is not there, it's a duty. If the woman is not there and the man takes care of the motherly responsibilities, will the man come and begin to, on Mother's Day, say, I'm a woman? No. I think this is so wrong, what people are doing. This tragedy that is coming up now is very wrong.
But you just said you just expressed, right, the view of many a young person. What's the role of a father? It's not to provide, protect. There are some women who are providing and they are protecting. There are some women who are doing not just providing and protecting. They are present. They attend all the meetings. They are supportive. They are the mainstay of that particular child's development.
So that's what I'm saying, Jude. Whatever you do as a woman to your children and for your children, it is your job and your responsibility. Not a man.
Okay.
You're a man. Whatever you do, you're doing it. It's not your responsibility. That's what I'm saying. That's the same thing. So that does not change your gender from being a man to a woman. So children should say, women should stop coming out of mothers and say, I am a man. I am because you're doing this, you're doing that. You're a woman doing your responsibility. What is this thing going on? This is what I still want to call it something that is so wrong. Very wrong, dude.
Zion is in Jerry. Zion, good morning to you.
A woman cannot play the role of a mother in the life of a child. She may give the child the money if she's wealthy, send him to good school, send him abroad, do this, do that. Come on. You cannot play the role of father. I would told them that is even the role of a father.
So what is then?
Or to give his children. You can see that we are living at levels of the life of a man that makes him a man. One is the child, the male child. 2 is the boy. 3 is a husband. 4 is a father. Are you seeing the step? The growth chart. Today, most of the young boys you see at the age of 50, what are they thinking? How to buy a car and please the girl. The investor is his father. No father. It's just a girl that somebody got pregnant, a very loose girl that has no training. Somebody impregnated that she kept the pregnancy and gave the birth to a male child.
So Zion,
where it's not real.
I have Ikechukwu in Aba. So you are saying that a woman cannot play the role of a father figure.
A father would is a spiritual environment. Look at the growth chart. He is formed from the edge of the sword. Argument, struggles, disappointment, accomplishment, success. He knows who is he. He knows his father. He knows his genealogy. Even Jesus, they have to trace his genealogy. The child you are calling a male child on the street, can you trace his genealogy?
Okay. Ikechukwu, can a woman be the father figure for a child?
Jude, is Joai calling.
Okay, go on, please.
I am pretty sure that a woman cannot.
Really?
Because we cannot avoid nature. We can't escape nature as God started it in the beginning. Let me tell you, Jude, this life you see, that the work is divided from the beginning. So what I want to tell you is this. A woman is a weaker vessel, as far as I know. So when you look at it, all these single families, check upbringing, check the type of life those children are living.
Okay.
Who were brought up by their mothers. Maybe the father is no more. Check baby mamas. How do they live their life? So a woman cannot play the role of a...
Hello?
Growing.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
Okay. All right, go on.
When I was growing, I left, my father died. Although that was my father's strength, they were responsible, but I was taking cigarettes. I was going to discos because my mother was taking care of me. In Igbo land, there's a language that says, if a woman trains a dog, that dog will chop egg. I am telling you the truth. It's a natural phenomenon. a woman cannot play that role. So the next question you ask, the children of today are not Yahoo boys. What are they thinking? Social media ideology. Check all the baby boys they brought. Check their lives. It's not possible for this generation to bring up children that will take
good
care of
leaders.
The society. That's my take. Thank you.
All right. Namdi is on the line. Namdi, I wonder what Namdi is going to opine, but let's hear from him. All right. Namdi, good morning to you.
Yeah, Jude, good morning.
Good morning, please.
I think this gender equality is something we need to give a check. If we check the dictionary, then any person that plays a role of a father becomes a father. We know that, yes, gender, the male is there who is a superhero. But if a woman can protect, for me,
provide,
do the things that fathers can do, we are not saying that person is a man, but the person can say, yes,
she has played
the father role. Don't forget that there are some women that can raise good children than men. There are some men that are not responsible. There are some men that even has married a lot of wives and create confusion that the woman is playing a lot of roles. What they do is to give salary or put up an amount of money to give each of the wives. And so it goes on with his activities, and those women stood up and to raise responsible children. Are you a man? Does not make you, yes. I'm a man, I know, yes, I can't deny that being a man, you are not a superhero, you cannot raise a good child, but then there are some women that are very responsible and have also raised.
Okay, all right, now let's go on a break, all right? We'll hear more. Read your messages, all right? Now, if you just joined us and I woman say my name is so, but happy fast day to me. Yes, I have raised children. I've done this for my boys and the father and mother. And it got me thinking. So, what exactly is the father role? Because there are some books that tell you, in fact, it's not able. I have some good authority, right? That children in the developmental stage of a child, children sleep better. This is the weirdest thing. One of the weirdest, most interesting things I found out years ago. Children sleep better when mommy and daddy are in the house. Not when mommy and Auntie Clara, not when daddy and Uncle James, but when mommy and daddy are in the house together. They sleep better. In fact, when I read it, I was reminded of my earliest days, in primary school, when my dad would travel for work. For those 5-6 days that he would not be around, I found it more difficult to sleep. I'd sleep, but I find it more difficult. And I was more likely to wake up in the night, just moving my head left and right and center. I don't know if my brothers had the same experience, but that was my experience. But the day or the periods when I know my mom or my dad are in the house, 9:30 cannot catch me awake. Cannot. No, I knock out like bam, off it. I on by 6 o'clock. Everybody's happy. So what exactly then is this male role? And can women really play it? Now, good morning, Jude. I was raised by a single mother, the best mother any child could ask for. But I want to let you know that there always this emotion and calmness when my uncle would come visiting. That's from an animal responder here in Port Harcourt. Interesting. We'll get more after the break. Headline news coming up next right here on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Headline news, Nigeria Info on
92.3.
Headline news.
So, can a woman really play the role of a father, the father figure role? All right, can we have that? Does it happen? Some say yes, some say nay. What sayest thou? 08179230002, 08179230003. At Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Now, Justice Chinwikwe says, sincerely speaking, some women can play the fatherly role, but a man will always be a man. Definitely, but few men who find it interesting to learn accept correction and shun rascal behavior. All right, thank you very much. Ijoma Lillian says, many of them are not prepared for that. Many of them are not prepared for leadership roles. Interesting. Ebong Aniebet says, the way my late father brought me up, I don't think my mom would have done that. The fear of doing the wrong things is still in me, even at this age of 40. Well, we have Mufasa on the line. Mufasa is speaking to us from NTA Road. Mufasa, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, hi. Jude, good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome.
Yeah, hello, Port
Hello.
and in the spirit of the Salah, let me say back at the Salah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Well, you see, basically speaking, I think a father is simply a male parent, okay? But without recourse to gender disparity, if I want to answer your question, you talked about if a woman, that was the question, if a woman can play a fatherly role, you know, I think that's your question. Am I correct?
Yes, please.
Good. And the simple answer to that question is yes. A woman can play a fatherly role to a child. You know, and playing a fatherly role to a child is simply nurturing and raising a child to become, you know, valuable into the society and to, you know, to his or herself. And for me, I have seen women who have played that role and they've done so well for themselves and for the lives of the child. So it's not for us to begin to, you know, sound as though we want to equate between a man and a woman. A man is a man and a woman is a woman, but a man, being a man doesn't make you, you know,
a great parent.
Father.
Yeah.
Okay. We've had situations where even men have led their children astray. You know, so let us just get that right. Women have played a fatherly role in the life of their children, and they've done so well. So I think that's all I have to say, you know, answer the question.
Well, Mufasa, a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us. We have Levinus in the chair and Japheth in LMA. Levinus.
Family. Okay. No man can provide such protection for the children.
Have you seen women who fight other people for children?
No, I cannot. A woman is a woman.
Interesting.
Come to the community level. The community people, because of a woman, because we tell you truly a woman, and be not in the children. So then, they tend to provide the needed national support. All right, in community, like carrying of farmland, nobody will expect the woman being the mother.
Really?
Then, for the sake of the children, without at least cheating those children or deny them of their rights in the community.
Okay, all right, that's interesting. Japheth is in LMA. Japheth, do you agree?
Yeah. Good morning once again.
Yes. Good morning.
Let me use what my kids told me about last week. Because the nature of my job, I leave very early in the morning and come back almost late in the night. And my first son told me that I want to wake up in the morning and bid you bye-bye before you go to work. And also coming back, I want to see you come back and tell you good night. Does this make any meaning to you? It tells you that the role of a father is way more than what people think it is. It is psychological. Yes, the woman. I know there are amazing women who are out there providing and all of that, but there is this sense of incompleteness in the life of that child when he notices that his dad is not there. And I tell you, it goes a long way to help that child be whoever he or she want to be when they grow up. So, because this feminism is actually becoming crazy. Becoming out there to wake up their responsibilities. It is much more than what they think it is. That's my submission. Thank you very much.
Japheth, thank you very much. Let's read messages now. A good number that have come through. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Jude. I will give all credit to your caller, Mrs. Miriam from Okrika. You see, this generation has reduced men to nothing. Clef Rodriguez says, good morning. Anyone trained by a single parent will definitely show in his or her behavior. Both male and female both men and female have different roles to play in bringing up a child. So no woman can play a role of a man, period. Interesting. Now, Laura says, Jude, women cannot play a father role no matter how they try. Maybe just to a certain degree. Man are man, woman are woman. Then boys are not properly trained to carry a leader and fatherly role. Laura is saying. Thompson is on the line. Thompson is speaking to us from OGRA. Thompson, good morning to you, please.
Good morning to you.
Welcome.
Happy Father's Day.
I wish you the same.
You see, I will continue. Our society will not get any better. I'm pretty sure marry one of them.
Oh, good.
But you see, something happened during the last visiting day at the secondary school. You know what the letter said to me? He was talking to one of the minders. He said, Daddy, I told them that it's not mommy that is going to come. It's my daddy that is going to come. And then while I was thinking about something was running in my head. What would daddy do specially? Or what would daddy do differently? That you are a woman, you can pay the school fee of the child, you can buy the child, 2 children for the child, does not replace the rule of a man, the father, the guider, the provider, the protector in the family. It is so unfortunate that nowadays, any person that gives birth and has small coin now thinks he can play, the man is no longer important. The man is, when I'm much younger, when your mommy said you something and then you do as if you're stubborn, when you hear the voice of your dad,
there's a correction immediately.
You have not imposed discipline. That you go there for that. Nobody says people do. You know what the outcome. But this is because I don't know what's happening, but I'm not because all that is because of the question. Just need to go up to live up to the responsibility they're going to be.
Thompson, thank you very much. There have been videos to this effect. Some of you may have seen them, some of you may not have. So that for the benefit of those who have not seen those kind of videos that Thompson is actually trying to describe, one of them showed a mother talking to a child. The child was probably about, like, say, 4 or 5 years old, you know. He said, go and sleep, I need to sleep. The child said, no, I won't go. Go and sleep. Now, and by the way, these are not African parents. These are Western parents, from all indications, American parents, right? Now, the video shows, right? It's an amateur video. The video shows the woman still telling the child, go and sleep. Just from the corner of the camera, you could see the father stand up from his chair, wherever it was. He just walks into the room where they were. He snapped his finger, bed. It felt like, you know, when you're typing code, right, in the computer, and you press pause and say back, delete, and it just wipes. That's exactly what the boy's face represented. The boy stopped, saw the father, erased, and he just fell down, closed his eyes. I'm not joking. He fell down on the bed and closed his eyes. Now, there were some people under that thread that said, that man is abusing that child. That child is obviously, see the fear the child has, that they should take away that child from the father. The woman should divorce the husband immediately. But, like Thompson said, where's the role of the disciplinarian? And yes, I grew up with a mother who was the disciplinarian. I mean, the minute my mother comes, every doorpost, you know, those days, curtains were very popular in the Nigerian home. You know, you had the rack, then you now put the curtain inside, so you can actually put something on top of the curtain rack. Every single doorstep in my house had a cane. There was a cane at the door. From the parlor to the balcony where you get the bedroom, there was a cane. In my mother's door, there was a cane. In our own room, the cane. So your head was shake that day. My mother was ready for you. See, there was this voice. I don't know how my dad does it. I don't know if I will have it. I pray I have it. There was this voice my dad would use. As soon as he gets into that tone, everybody's rearranging. But I mean everybody. Even my mother is rearranging. I don't know what it is. So yes, maybe that's what I would make reference. Mufasa, good morning.
Yeah, good morning once again, too.
For me,
I feel there is something we are not getting. Now, man is a man. What is a man for me is cute. Now, let me give you an example. There are who violate their daughters. What do you think will be father? Try very well. I am of the view that a woman cannot be a man and a man cannot be a woman. I would believe that it's better that one and the woman should live and raise a child. But in the case where the man is not there, in the case, okay, let's assume that the man is somewhere along the line. The woman is that alone. I have women who are single mothers, able of father, and they raise one men in society and use that for them. So that's the point I just want a listener to get. very much for watching.
Thank you very much. My pleasure to get to hear a variance of views. All right, at Nigeria in PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find it on Facebook. On at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. I'll post of them. Get into the conversation on our subject to this morning. Say you. All right, with the father. The answer is no. No matter how smart it went, they can the father play father role. Then play the father. Stanley Toby with that. But to be honest, I don't think I've said. When I selection, I don't think any male post, any man, I know I was a man, or that is a man, say, oh, happy to me. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, Sita is on my last episode. Good morning,
Good morning. It's a very interesting conversation.
Welcome.
Well, the truth is, something look at it from the context. Can a woman play the role of a father? I think I would say the answer is no. I think, and like I said, that could be yes, depending on the situation. You understand? Now, not just a child. I have to. Now, when a man don't have it, I've been in a neighborhood where a woman takes on children from the house and I'm just in but in the context, a man who is responsible. He has ability to a man, a father, and I think it's difficult, just like a wife, not saying I want to know another how to die. You know how much a child, I don't. There are things in my wife sometimes after can actually play.
That's going to these.
Yeah,
good morning.
And to your twin brother, is only your father. He's only my father. You don't listen to all that. When you love him, yourself, she is a boy.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't
yes, judges. Yeah.
So why not take the card? And then result the family you are putting your father. But then that comes not many humans is not only to go in and has no father. You are making a father. So God do show the agreement. To try themselves, their class, and what they think they are, one of them. So anybody campaigning that because I'm paying your school fees, your father is nonsense, you have to point that child. There are children who were raised by mothers. Fine, they turned out good.
Very good, true.
Good.